It just hooked me. And then by the time it was over, I looked around and I saw so many adults and kids around me. And this had like huge TVs on the wall because, you know, back in the day, they used to sell the TVs with the back on it and everything. And I was just like, whoa, this captured a lot of people's attention. And then I knew it was going to come out, I think, at the end of June. So, of course, June 1st is my birthday. So I told my mom and dad, you got to take me to the movies for my birthday for that. I know it's a month later, but will you take me? And they're like, oh, yeah. And so I remember that day like it was yesterday. The movies, got the gummy bears, got popcorn, got comfy in my seat. And I just remember thinking this was the best movie of all time. Like it just, as a kid, it filled my heart with so much joy. It just made a huge impression on me. And so even now looking back, I remember there was maybe a couple years ago, I was living in California, and you know that time between Christmas and New Year's, you're just chilling at home eating and just, you know, couch rotting at that point. But I remember putting that on and I was just like, man, this movie still holds up. Maybe not with graphics or anything, but I'm like, it's still good. It still makes you feel that type of way. So yeah.
God, that's genius. I love that. That's great. Walmart, that's a throw. I can't believe they've been around for over 30 years. Jeez. I mean, I remember the big Kmarts and the Kmarts and the KB Toys, but
Yeah.
Walmart wasn't on my radar, at least at that point anyway. I mean, it came on eventually, but still, I digress.
Yeah.
But Dustin, you're the newest member to this Ranger team. I got to ask you, brother, what was it like for you seeing this in 1995? Did you see it in the theater or did you have to wait on VHS? What was the process for you like?
For me, I mean, I watched it in theater. I remember being in the theater, in my butt in the seat, ready to watch. I was so hyped. I absolutely loved JDF, the White Ranger, and like we talked about, I think last week or week before, I still remember the hype when the Green Ranger, lost his powers, and then they made this big deal about everyone purifying him so that way he can't be taken control again by Rita and all this. And then all of a sudden the White Ranger descends from the ceiling and then takes off his mask. And I'm praying the entire time, oh, please let it be JDF. Please let it be JDF. And then he pops off his helmet and his long hair falls down. I'm like, yes, let's do it. And then, of course, in theaters, I was so hyped to see it because, I mean, it's more Jason David Frank. I mean, who doesn't love? I mean, the songs that he had on his behind him as he's fighting and stuff like that was insane. Oh, I was so hyped and ready. I was hoping for more of that. So I was ready to see it and excited and couldn't wait. Just very much like what my predecessor said. Like, just it was insanely exciting to watch. Filled my heart with joy and all that. It was great.
Good stuff, man. Yeah, very few people can sky surf
right
in the air, right, guys? Dude, that opening sequence, which we're gonna get to here momentarily. Good God, that's like a Point Break way to open a movie. Honest to God, it's literally like Johnny Utah, give me two. And Patrick Swayze just jumping out of a perfectly good airplane. It's like, adios, amigo. Anyway, I like Point Break too. We can talk about that all day. That's another 90s feature, right, Austin? But Austin, what was it like for you seeing this in 95? Did you have any were you in the theater for this or was it after
Yes,
the fact?
I was in the theater for this. I was 9 years old at the time. So like prime age, for Power Rangers, I had already been obviously watching the show 2 years prior. So I told my parents, I really wanted to go see it. I definitely remember it was something to where me and my dad, I believe, went to the theater, but he went off to watch something else and dropped me off in the theater, planted me down, had my soda. I went and sat kind of near the front. That's where I always sat for the movies just because I really wanted to. And then he went off and watched. I was looking up the box office to see what else was around. He probably went off and watched Crimson Tide or something, something for dads while I watched this. And I had a lot of fun with it. Being 9 years old, you think it's like the greatest movie ever. Going back and watch it, I still have nostalgia fun with it. It does have its issues and its cheesiness and its corniness, but it kind of adds to the charm of, what we all love about the show anyway. So, looking forward to rewatching it in a while. But I had it on VHS after that, so it's got a lot of play growing up.
Yep.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, great stuff, man. Yeah, for me, that featurette we just saw was what got me hyped for this movie in the first place. Like, I may have heard through the grapevine that the film was coming out at some point, but when I saw this trailer when I was watching Page Master, I'm like, oh my god, this is the best thing I've ever seen. And I kept rewinding the tape to watch that 3.5-minute featurette so many times. I thought to myself, I could care less about Page Master. I'm just here to watch the behind the scenes trailer, brother, because that trailer, Hollywood doesn't really do that anymore. Like they barely ever even did it in the 90s, even though I can be anything I want to be. It's the 90s. And the 90s just had that optimism. It had that vibe. And it was very, very good to me. So this got me hyped. And then I begged my parents to take me to the theater. Pretty sure my dad took me. And then I was feeling under the weather one day, and my mom and dad said, hey, Ryan, come downstairs. We want to talk to you for a minute. I said, all right. So I go to my mom and dad. They're like, look, we know you're not feeling the best right now. We know you're unwell, but we just wanted to give you something. So behind their backs, they pull this out, and it's the clamshell case. Does anybody remember this? The clamshell case of MMPR, the movie. And I said, oh, this is the greatest day of my life. Yes. Like, thank you, mom and dad. So I just took it upstairs, popped it into our portable TV VCR, and I just, I lost it. I was like, yeah, this is great. This is all I really need. So, and then the rest is history, as one might say. So with that being said, enough of this gooish, sorry, I was quoting Buzz from Home Alone 2. All right, let's dig in. So play the movie in 3, 2, 1, hit play. Here we go. Let's go back to the year that was 1995. 20th Century Fox logo is coming up, which don't see/hear it too much anymore, but we still hear it and see it in some films. Not all of them, but we see it in some.
I miss seeing it at the beginning of Star Wars.
Yeah.
Well, they still, I mean, they don't play. They still play the fanfare.
They do a different fanfare.
They play the but what I'm saying is, like, they play the fanfare. You just don't see the 20th Century Fox logo. That's all.
Yeah.
Because it's
it used to be on HBO Max. I'm watching it off a downloaded version on YouTube.
Now, but, same here.
Yeah, this is on HBO Max for a little while. I have it on DVD, but we get speaking of Star Wars, we kind of get our
we get an opening crawl that's very Star
crawl.
Wars like, right, Martha? Yeah, it's very Star Wars themed with the opening crawl. And you're muted, by the way. You're muted.
Sorry. Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
Very
and
Star Wars. Love it.
And it's Gabrielle Fitzpatrick doing the narration here, also known as Dulcia.
Never heard the Zords referred to as colossal assault vehicles.
Yeah. But didn't they use those words when VR Troopers came out, that they were colossal assault vehicles on VR Troopers?
Like yeah, maybe. We are
VR. Yeah, dude, the actors are doing Comic-Cons now. All three of them are. Yes. Brad and Michael and Sarah, they're all doing conventions now. So we got to bring them over to the East Coast, because out by where you are, Martha, they've been doing some West Coast shows recently. The VR Troopers cast, I mean, specifically.
Mm-hmm.
Ditto for the swooping swallow. Lead on, flyboys.
I gotta be the eagle.
But dude, look what Skull says. That's a lot of air. Because that's all it is. Oh. This is such a Point Break opening. It really is.
Yeah.
So, and it's funny too, because I didn't see Point Break until years and years later. I'm like, oh, the MMPR opening is very reminiscent of the skydiving scene 3/4 of the way through Point Break.
Now, I will say, this song rules though.
Dude, Red Hot Chili Peppers? Are you kidding me? Keep on. Oh, it's great.
This soundtrack, let me tell you,
iconic.
The soundtrack's a banger. Yeah,
it is a banger, isn't it? Yeah. Do you have a favorite song on the soundtrack, Martha? Is it this one? Or what's your favorite song? Or is it Dreams by Aerosmith with the fireworks going off? Yeah. Van Halen, I mean. Is it Van Halen or is it Aerosmith?
I think it was Van Halen.
It is Van Halen. Yeah, it's VH. Yeah, Van Halen. Dude, how many people can sky surf? Honest to God. Who can do that? And he made, and the crazy thing, he made over 1,400 jumps in his life. JDF made over 1,400 jumps out of perfectly good airplanes.
I'm not gonna lie. After seeing this, I totally wanted to skydive, but as a kid, now I'm just like, nope.
Right. Yeah.
Although if I had a choice between skydiving and bungee jumping, I'd take skydiving. Oddly enough.
Facts.
Yeah. I probably
that cord can snap. I'm good.
Yeah. And we all remember the scene from that raunchy comedy Joe Dirt with David Spade where he bungee jumps and he hurt himself. So it's like, do you remember that movie? It's like, dude, I think I'd rather go skydiving than bungee jump like Joe Dirt did. I'm Joe Dirt. Just saying. Can you tell that's CGI? Or
no, that's green screen.
That's shot of all 6 of them.
Well, no, I mean, but full credit to the skydiving team that did the sequence, though. This is a cool
the stunt
opening
performers.
to the actual stunt performers. Though,
the stunt doubles, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They did a great job. Absolutely. Yeah. A lot of coordination there between the 6 of them, right? That's a great name for a jump-a-thon. Save the observatory.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a
put anything together and just put thon at the end of it.
This is how the pros do it. Hey, I didn't do so. You landed in the parking lot. It was embarrassing. Whatever happened to this kid too? Whatever happened to him?
I don't know, but originally JGL auditioned for it. Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt auditioned for this?
Mm-hmm.
Get out of town.
Who did?
Joseph Gordon-Levitt auditioned for the role of Freddy over here.
Really?
Wow. Mm-hmm. I would have liked to have seen him in this movie because he was in Angels in the Outfield like the year before.
Yeah, before, yeah.
Yeah. Which, by the way, Angels in the Outfield, that's another classic 90s throwback for you guys. Yeah, they all land right on target. That's so easy to hit. He's making a final approach. Looks a bit wide, but still okay. The cheesy
It's Tommy.
The cheesy announcer at the top of the tower.
It looks a little rough, but still okay.
And then he bam lands it. And it's like, they all did it. Ryan's Comet. Hey, they named a comet out for me. They couldn't say Halley's Comet. Oh no. They couldn't say Halley's Comet, Martha. They had to name it Ryan's Comet.
See, here's the thing though.
Fred.
Now as an adult, how does Tommy know this kid?
That's a great question.
It's the same questions you ask about Doc Brown and Marty.
Yeah, how do they know each other again? Does anyone know the answer to that? Because I never figured it out.
Because technically they're supposed to still be in high school, right? And this kid looks like he's in middle school at best.
14? Isn't he 14?
Yeah, maybe 13 at best.
I think he's 13, if not 14 years old.
Yeah.
You guys better hurry up and jump or run out of fuel, Dustin. I'm going to be the eagle. Do the swallow. Do the swallow. Come on, baby.
Hulk and Skull were always the best part of the original show. Legit. Mm-hmm. The best.
And it's funny, too, because when I met Jason Narvi, he was like, hey, sit on the couch of Doom for me. And I did, and then he did the peace sign when he had his elbow on my shoulder.
This cover in Free Ride is not bad either.
No, dude, this cover is great.
Yeah.
I think it's real
Paul
good.
Schreier.
Yeah, Paul Schreier did this in our picture. He was like, because I missed Paul that day. And then Paul came by later, and he was like, hey, dude, what are you doing? I was like, well, you were gone. I had to take the photo ops for you, man.
But this doesn't look like Angel Grove. It suspiciously looks like Sydney, Australia.
Yeah. Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, look at that.
From a fashion standpoint, I just want to say, like, everyone's wearing white with their color. So it's
they didn't do a very good job, the Power Rangers, of like hiding their identity as the Power Rangers.
They're terrible.
Their clothing. Yeah.
Because that was
and there was even a comment where JDF's like, "Oh, I'm gonna have to buy a whole new color, a whole new wardrobe." It's just like,
that was in Dino Thunder when he came back
it's
to
just
Dino
like,
Thunder. Yeah.
Okay, so they do it on purpose.
Yeah, that was funny. By the way, the Dutch Star Wars guy, Case, our graphic designer, says, nice promo from the Red Ranger himself earlier on tonight. Yeah, Steve Cardenas did that for us. I was very happy that he did it, and I'm going to be forever grateful for him cutting that promo. So thank you, Steve Cardenas. Follow him at Steve Cardenas PR on Instagram. And then Brennan Mars here, and he says, hello there. Good to see you, Brennan. Hope everything's well in your neck of the woods, brother. Who's in charge around here, huh? Dan, come and have a look at this. Go on, Dan. Let's just go. Yeah, that was a close one. Hey, you hungry? Always. Yeah, they mentioned Ernie twice in this movie, but yet he never shows up. So sad.
Yeah. Well, and that's the last we see of Bulk and Skull for a while in the movie.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, I don't think they show up until the tail end, right?
So
no,
they show up
when they get possessed. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It's
The,
they
we're in
don't.
trouble. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say at the party or whatever the little
party,
kids
yeah.
like, yeah, the party thing.
Wasn't it more like a Ivan Ooze rave? Wasn't that more like a rave?
Something like that. Yeah, everybody's covered in ooze.
It was a rave, right, Martha? Was it a rave?
Yeah.
You'd think they'd learn from, opening Rita's capsule,
Capsule,
maybe we
yeah,
shouldn't mess with this.
Yeah. But then again, they
It's
opened
like above our pay grade.
But her capsule was opened on the moon, whereas this one's being
Right.
opened on Earth. So they may not have gotten the memo, Dustin.
That's true. That's true.
Didn't the dumpster land on the beach somewhere or something?
No. It landed on the moon.
Oh, it didn't
land on the moon.
That's right. Sorry.
And you think if these guys had seen Alien, they would think not to mess with weird looking eggs.
Oh yeah, Alien,
Right.
which is another. Coincidentally enough, it's a Fox property, but technically, and I've been hearing this for the last couple of years now, and I'm embarrassed to say this, but the Alien Queen is now a Disney princess, and I'm just like, what the frack, man? That's so weird to say that the Alien Queen from Aliens is a Disney princess. It's so weird. Hey, Charlie, you all right? For those of you wondering what the Bantha Fodder is going on, we're celebrating 30 years of greatness, known as MMPR the movie. We are currently 9 minutes and 17 seconds into this movie. Don't forget to like and share if you have any comments about this or any other property in the Power Rangers franchise, because it's been 30 years and over 30 seasons. Let us know some of your favorites in the comments. And by the way, if you ever had any of the toys, let us know. I'm very curious to hear your thoughts, because yes, I had all the Happy Meal toys from this movie. Does anyone else do that? Yeah, the Happy Meal toys. Yeah.
No, not that. Yeah, I did get one of the Happy Meal toys.
Happy Meal toys, yeah.
And now as an adult, I have the.
What was it?
The little the triangle ones.
Mm-hmm.
That has the Ranger in them. That I.
Yeah.
And I have the Morphers that they released. I think.
Hey, real quick, where did their skating gear go?
I always thought that too. Why does Zordon look different?
Why do they all of a sudden have no skates on and no helmet? Did they change during the teleporting?
That is
look different.
That is a great question. That is a great question. And then Zordon got a facelift.
Yeah, he sure did.
Because he looks completely different in this movie, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh wait, it's a movie, so that means they had a bigger budget.
I just remember freaking out, like, oh my gosh, Alpha 5 looks different.
Yeah, Alpha 5 is way different in this movie. He looks a bit
so
smaller.
cool.
Does he look smaller and kind of skinnier or skimper? Is that the word? I don't know. It's still the same voice actor, though, Richard Horowitz. Yeah. So at least they still got, because they retained a lot of the same voice actors, didn't they? Didn't they get Axelrod and Goodson, Barbara Goodson as Rita?
Yeah.
Barbara Goodson didn't do the voice.
Oh, she didn't do the voice?
No, neither did Axelrod, I don't think.
I thought Axelrod was.
I don't think so, because I thought I read something that they were disappointed they didn't get a chance to voice their characters.
I thought they did.
I gotta look. IMDb.
Someone's got to Google, or IMDb would know more about this than I would.
Yeah.
By the way, this is an odd way to teleport. So the Rangers teleport as all their colors, and then these evil dudes just show up in red. Which is basically
Mark Ginther and Julia Cortez.
Oh. So it was two different voice actors. Okay.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
All right. This is what Morton. Where the hell did Morton come from?
I have no idea.
It's just one of those things I asked when I was a kid.
Yeah.
That's because you're a pig. Sorry, that was my horrible attempt at Goldar. And that's another great voice actor too, Kerrigan Mahan. So, which I hope to see him at a convention soon, because I've met him once and it was great, but I want to see him again so he can sign my Lost Galaxy DVD set, or I'll just get a print of him as the Magna Defender, because the Magna Defender is a great character. So, he was the 6th Ranger in Lost Galaxy, which is one of my favorite seasons. So I got to give Magna Defender some credit here.
I love Kerrigan. He's awesome.
Who doesn't? He embraces his characters. He really does. He eats it up too. And he does voiceovers at conventions. He'll cut promos. It's great.
Yeah. When I saw him in San Diego, it was this horrible little convention. He took the train down from the LA area and he left his banner on the train. So he was already like upset and everything. And like, I guess we were the only ones that saw him, and we bought shirts, we bought autographs. And so ever since we saw him from there, he would talk to Barbara. He's like, hey, remember these guys? They were the con. And I was like, yeah, we were. So ever since then, Kerrigan has been such a sweetheart to me. So
Oh, that's more phenomenal, Martha.
Yeah, it is.
That's more phenomenal. I hope to see him again at a show and talk his ear off about Magna Defender. That's for sure.
Paul
Oh,
Freeman.
I just remembered. I have a Magna Defender Lightning collection figure that I can have him sign, Martha.
Yeah, I do too.
Boom. There you go. Problem solved.
All right. Voices. All right. So
Paul Freeman.
Mayhan is Zordon. Robert Axelrod is Lord Zed.
Mhm.
Barbara Goodson is Rita Repulsa.
Hmm.
And Richard Horowitz is Alpha 5.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Hmm.
Interesting.
Kind of bounced from one camera to another there, Dustin.
Yeah, I got disconnected for a second.
That's all right. You're back now. That's all that
Yeah.
matters. That's because you're... No, never mind. But yeah, Paul Freeman, who'd have thunk that Belloc from Raiders of the Lost Ark played two very different generational villains. Isn't that amazing?
Right.
Plays Belloc in Raiders, one of the greatest action adventure movies of all time, and then he plays Ivan Ooze in a PR movie. Finally.
I will say that Rita is not Carla Perez. That is Julia Cortez.
It is, yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. Too bad it wasn't Carla, but
I love Carla.
She's it's I met her at Lexington Comic-Con, and that was like her first show. I think it was her first con that when she started, touring. I mean, I believe that was her first show, and she said she was kind of nervous going into it, but Barbara was there with her that weekend, so they had a double team Rita Repulsa reunion, and she handled it gracefully, Martha. She was great during the Q&A. She was cool when we did meet and greets. So I mean, yeah.
I think it's so funny because I never would have thought. Carla and I were friends, and we get along really well, and I think that was right around the same year as The Rock was going to be at LA Comic-Con, and we found out, and so she put the picture somewhere on the comment, I don't remember, but it was her in the convertible saying, "Come on, Martha, jump in for a ride." And I was like, I never thought Rita Repulsa would invite me to her convertible so that we can go stalk The Rock. It's one of those things. I still talk to her. She's great.
Yeah, I hope to see her at another. Oh, she's going to be at the Go-Go Ranger Station in Philadelphia, where I'm going to be next year. So yeah, she's already been announced. So that's great. Yeah, I'll get to see you soon, Carla, and Sasha Craig from Lightspeed Rescue. And by the way, both Sasha Craig and Amy Roll are going to be doing in-suit photo ops at Go-Go Ranger Station in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I'm just saying. That's going to be more phenomenal in itself. Like meeting Sasha Craig for the first time is going to be great. I've already met Amy, but Amy's cool. But the fact that they're both doing in-suit photo ops 30 years later, I'm like, yes, this is life. this is life, Martha. This is the best thing ever. So, yeah, I'm excited. Yeah, Go Ranger Station, and I'm going to be moderating some panels for them too. Yay!
No, it's awesome.
I'm doing behind the scenes stuff, Dustin. It's going to be more phenomenal, brother. It's coming, man. March Madness, brother. Yeah. March is going to be very, very good to me. So, yeah. So Paul Freeman is Ivan Ooze.
I prefer these guys over
the Tangas?
The Tango Warriors, just because they look more thematically close to him.
Evil. Yeah.
Right.
And sinister. They look sinister. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I have no
They
idea.
have dreadlocks.
They're the dreadlocks. Yeah, that gives it away, doesn't it?
Yeah, I have no idea why they ended up with those birds. It's so weird.
Yeah. Because the movie's great, and then 2 minutes later, and it's in the TV series when season 3 debuted. Hey, Ninjor actually gave him the powers, not the.
Man, that is the worst character of all of Power Rangers. I hate Ninjor.
They retconned this whole
power
movie.
of Ninjor.
Oh my dude. When I was a kid, I was so confused by it, Martha, and then when I look at it as an adult, I'm thinking to myself, what were they thinking when they wrote this? Honest to God. What were they thinking when they shot this? Yeah, Ninjor is terrible. Yeah, they should have kept the stuff that basically the movie should have stayed as canon.
Yeah, for sure.
But they retconned it 2 minutes later when season 3 debuted, like right after the movie came out, which is sad.
Which is devastating, and that's pretty much why I was just like, "Yep, nope, I'm out."
Yeah, you tapped out of the series, didn't you? At that point?
Yeah, I was like, you know what? I wouldn't have spent all that time invested in this movie, and then all of a sudden they retcon it, and it's like, I don't know.
It's weird how they can retcon MMPR the movie, but then in 1997, 2 years later, they don't retcon the events of Turbo Power Rangers movie, which is the lesser of the two films.
Right.
So
You usually lose, Brian. Brian.
what was that? What was the
I
question?
don't like the little fart sound effects. I think that's.
Oh yeah. Sit down.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's some sound effects that they probably could have gone without, but
Yeah.
it's cheesy, product of its time. But I do like this song.
I will say this.
I do like
this
the song.
Morphing, I do go back and watch this morphing sequence. I think it's one of the best in the series.
It's pretty badass. Like I think it's still a banger.
Like and the movie version of the theme song is awesome.
I don't think it's bad either. I think it's solid.
Yeah.
Okay. The order of way they're gonna morph, the way it never was in order. Pisses me off.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, Martha, someone did a fan edit and put it on YouTube in the correct order. So you can find it on YouTube, Martha. I guarantee it.
No, but this version of the theme song rocks.
It's pretty banger, man. Dude, the fact that Karen Ashley still sounds exactly the same when I asked her to morph us, she says Sabretooth Tiger exactly the same way she did 30 years ago, Martha. It's insane. Yeah. Power Rangers, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Yeah, that guitar riff, man. Where'd they go? Keep your eyes peeled. Heads up, guys. Over there. Oh, and this just in, because this happened recently, didn't it? Within the last couple of months or so, the movie MMPR the movie pops are out now. The Funko Pops are out.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
they're out. They're out.
Yeah, and I wish they would do other Rangers, not the originals. Come on, there's so much more property out there to do.
There's 30 seasons worth. Can't they just? Well, the good news is we know a good friend of ours in the PR community, Jalen Vasquez of Jalen Designs. He makes custom-made PR Funko Pops, and I'm telling you, this guy, Jalen, we love you, brother. If you're listening or watching it to this replay, we are giving you a shout-out because you deserve it. He makes killer Funko Pops for you to take to conventions and get signed, and sometimes he will table at events selling his designed pops that you can get signed by the actors who are featured in that for that particular Comic-Con that specific weekend. Perfect example. Jalen will, in fact, is going to be tabling at Go-Go Ranger Station next year in Philadelphia, where I'm going to be. So, Jalen, I'm going to see you in person. I'm going to high-five you. We're going to do some morphing. We're going to have some conversation. And I'm going to get some of your pops, if not at least one, because your designs are incredible. And I'm sure some of you in this studio tonight have seen them, right?
Oh, yeah, I have a couple.
Oh, really? Which ones do you own?
I think I have the Zeo Gold. I got the Turbo Green for Adam. What's his name?
Johnny Young Bosch.
Johnny Young Bosch design.
Johnny Boy.
Sorry. Him design. So, yeah.
That's killer.
Yeah.
That's a good one. That's good that you got the Gold Ranger one. I got to get the Gold Ranger too. That Gold Ranger.
Yeah.
I've come to respect the Zeo season more so as an adult than I did when I was a kid. So.
Yeah. I did not like Zeo.
I mean, it's fine. I mean, let me put it to you this way. I wouldn't put it in my top 5.
No.
I mean, it's fine. It has some moments. Obviously, there are certain moments in that season that are awesome. But other than that, I'm just kind of like, it happened. But the theme song is banger.
Yeah.
Once again,
shout out to my girl, Peta Marie Rickson, who is the Alpha 5 in this movie.
In this suit, yeah.
She's super tiny. I get it, makes sense. But she was. I went to dinner with her one night, and
how was that?
About it, and she's so sweet. I love her. So as soon as she gets back from the other side of the world, I'll have to catch up with her. But
yeah,
she's always so sweet. She always checks on me. So
wow.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll book her at Go-Go Ranger Station for next year.
If they want to fly her in, that's expensive. So.
Okay. Well, it depends. Depends on what Lady J is going to be doing. It's all up to her. She's the convention owner and organizer alongside her team. So it's going to be up to them. But hey, they're off to a roaring start with Carla Perez, Amy Roll, and Sasha Craig. So can't say no to that one. Activating Power Beam.
Power Beam, aka my flashlight.
It's just a whole different helmet. Like, when did she? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now they got the Funko Pops of this too. Where
It grew eyeballs.
yeah, well, they have a Funko Pop where Rocky has his telescope lens, and then they have one of Karen Ashley with the flashlight.
Neat.
Mhm.
So it's like, do I really want those pops? Guess I don't really need them because I have the original
Just get
MMPR
'em.
lineup
Part of it.
from Lightning Collection.
That helmet's weird.
Is it weird? Mm,
Now that I look at it, it looks weird.
looks weirder as a Funko Pop. Have you seen what the pops look like? The pops are so weird these days. Hey, look, guys, over there. Let's power up. Right. Oh, and the flashlight just turned off. There
And
it
now
is.
the helmet changed. They're both
Yeah.
of them.
Yep. Flashlight changes, and then Rocky's helmet goes back to being a regular visor. So, ding dong. Yeah, ring the bell.
Yeah, I don't need all the goofy sound effects. I definitely don't.
Ding, ding,
Ding
ding.
dong.
He gets knocked out.
Well, I think they did that because there was another movie out.
Was there?
There was another movie out like this.
Which
It
one was
was
it?
Three Ninjas.
Oh,
They did
Three
they
Ninjas.
did those
Yeah.
very inspired, like the ding dong ding, all that kind of
Yeah.
stuff. So I think it might have been like a
Yeah.
callback to that
It was
a
a
little
trend.
bit, a little bit.
It was a trend. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I think like the squishy sounds make sense for it to convey the fact
I'm
that
fine with like ooze sound effects. I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Like
That makes sense.
yeah, that makes sense. Like when he just exploded around, I'm fine with all that. But yeah, I don't need like fart sound effects when they get knocked on their ass. Like I don't need that.
Rah, boom. It's going to be one messy night.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, Karen Ashley just so good at so good in this character. He's got that sassiness. I like it. It just works for the character. Double whammy, you're on. Red and Black of the Wolf Pack. Sorry, that's a pro wrestling reference. That's going back. That's going back a few years.
He did just clothesline somebody.
He did, yeah. So there's some pro
Yeah.
wrestling maneuvers being used in these movies. Did anyone notice that?
Yeah.
This guy's don't want to quit. Double
This
whammy.
is the Young Bucks BTE trigger.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Hmm.
kind of.
Oh.
So that is so cheese CGI.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, all right, that does it. Stagger,
That looks like when the guy dies in Time Cop.
again,
yeah.
where are these cool weapons later on? I swear.
That
this-
is a cool weapon, though.
This just exists on another timeline, I guess, at this point.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not-
It's like a well, we think of this movie existing in the Power Rangers multiverse, right?
Yeah.
Because isn't the multiverse part of the
Thunderwhip?
isn't the multiverse in the canon now in Boom Comics?
It's quite possible.
I think it is.
I mean, they've done that with other things. I mean, that was the whole premise behind,
Shattered Grid,
exactly.
which is a great graphic novel, by the way, in case anyone hasn't read
Yeah.
it. Shattered Grid is really good. By the way, this
He does,
move this
he
move
does,
was
Liu
stolen
Kang.
by Liu Kang.
Liu Kang. Yeah, this is 3 years after Mortal Kombat, though.
Liu
so not
Kang.
really.
Yeah.
Liu Kang did the exact same thing.
I feel like there was also the Tai Chi movie, the Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. That was very, very much that movie. And I'm like, okay, that took me out of it a little bit.
And that movie came out 5 years later in 2000. Yeah, that's a 25-year-old movie.
Yeah.
Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, which I actually do like that movie, to be honest.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen it.
It's
but
good.
I remember thinking like,
I think
I wasn't a fan of it at the time, but I've come to respect that
Mhm.
that's sort of like their style and what they do. So I've come to respect that, and I can appreciate it a lot more. So
Mhm. Yeah, it's a good movie. You should revisit it. It's
Yeah.
good. I have it on which format do I own it? I own it on DVD, so I can watch it whenever. Oh, bright.
I wish Saba talked in this.
yeah,
Yeah.
Nope, there goes Saba.
It's the last time we see Saba in any of the history of the show, then.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Those are some nice looking suits.
hmm
Yeah.
I feel like the new suits for the web series
Mhm.
they keep showing feel like very reminiscent. Have you seen them?
What web series is this for? Is it Reignition that they're doing?
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't really seen much of the footage yet, so I can't comment nor speculate. But
I just took a screenshot of it, and I will send those along to you if you want to
Sure. Let me see.
grab them and
Let me see here.
share them at some point.
Oh, that is reminiscent. That is reminiscent of the original movie. Huh.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a close-up image here. Breaking news. Closer look at the new White Rangers and the new Power Rangers Ninja Kids web series. Oh, it's a web series. Okay. So this has nothing to do with the rebooted movie that they're putting together. Or series, or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Okay. Just want to make sure. I was going to say. Who is this? Who is this person that's going to be... let me see if I can find out who it is.
It's so weird seeing Zordon like this.
He's aging at an accelerated rate. Dude, aren't you already like 6,000 years old?
Yeah. Oh no, it's like the 4th time the power's been destroyed. Whatever will we do?
I destroyed your power coins, Rangers. Yeah.
But don't worry, I'm sure Billy built a new thing underneath
Right.
them, right? So, just go in the basement. He's already been preparing new ones.
True.
You must be strong. Yeah, he's got that Obi-Wan Kenobi or Yoda thing going on. Rangers. And I finally met Richard Horvitz like a year or two ago. He was cool. He was cool. And I asked him, I said, what was it like coming back 30 years later for Once and Always? And he was like, oh, it was great.
Yeah.
Nice, man. All who have tried for it have perished.
Planet of Vados.
Oh, yeah, it's called Phaedos, so it's very dangerous and it's fatal.
Yeah, it's really
That's a great name for a planet, Phaedos.
dangerous. Like, nobody's been able to get it, but 6 high schoolers will succeed.
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
problem.
6 high schoolers, right?
Yeah.
We may not have our powers, but we're still the Power Rangers. That is a strong statement.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, we may not have the suits, may not have the Zords and the fancy toys, Where does he get those wonderful toys?
And then, of course, Alpha comes in saying, hey, by the way, dude's dying over here, just so you know. No pressure or anything, but dude's dying. Yeah, it's just like, oh, thanks.
Yeah. Hold on, Zordon. Oh, that rhymes. What was I saying earlier? Where is it? There it is. For those of you just joining us, this is the 30th anniversary of MMPR, the movie. We are currently 30 minutes and 43 seconds into the film. Don't forget to like and share this with your closest friends if you're watching us live or on the replay, also known as Memorax. Hello there. And if you have any comments about this movie, let us know. We'd love to hear from you, whether your favorite collectibles, favorite portions of the comics, favorite portions of the series. Let us know, because there's over 30 plus years of history to go with here. I mean, we got the, you can start from the beginning with the flip head figures that everybody had when we were kids, right? The flip head figures. Yep. Or you can go to the, the Legacy line from Bandai before they sold the rights over to Hasbro, because Hasbro, once again, Martha, they re-released the Megazord, the Morpher, and all the other stuff. And I'm like, there are 30 seasons to play with here, guys.
I agree.
Where's
I'm
the
still waiting
Zeonizer?
for real turbo keys from Hasbro.
I want the Turbo Morpher and the Turbo Key.
Anything from In Space. I love In Space.
How about In Space? How about we get that? The 5, 4, 3, 2, and the 3, 3, 5. How about that?
Nobody double crosses sword that it lives.
Lord, that tickles my chan. By the way, I know I missed saying this earlier, but I thought especially now that we want everybody's autograph from the Ranger series, I find it funny when he says, "Woo, where's my autograph book?" Like, yeah, that's basically us when we were 6 years old, right?
Yeah.
Which I never thought I'd know these guys so well now, which is insane to me.
Yeah. It's amazing how life has a way of surprising you, Martha. It really does.
Here's the thing. Sorry. I never realized how powerful. Like, I was surprised back then that there was something more powerful than Zed and Rita.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was always taken back by it. I was like, holy crap, they aren't that powerful then. Or this guy's like a monster for real.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it's the Tengus are probably my least favorite of like the henchmen from the series. Like, yeah, like I always just preferred the Putty Patrol.
Yeah, same.
Even though
but like you guys said, the ones we just saw a minute ago would have been better for like the rest of the movie.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And it's funny too, because in season 2, if you all remember this, when Lord Zed came in, took over for Rita as the new villain, and he brought in his iteration of the putties, all you had to do was hit the Z on their chests. They were twice because
Seems like a pretty fatal flaw in the design, but you know,
I'm like,
right.
you say they're twice as powerful and twice as threatening, but yet when you push the Z on their chest, they go into dust. So it's like, come on. That's like the lamest way to design a what do you call it? A henchman? Is that the word? Yeah. And all you gotta do is kick him in the Z there, Martha. Just kick him in the Z.
I do want to say that at that time, Goldar did not have wings on the show, and then he got them here. And I like the way these things are moving on their own back and forth. Just makes me wonder from like how they did that. Like,
no, and don't you dare ask questions about their method of propulsion in space. Like how the hell they're just flying in space?
Oh yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah.
Also, that the castle looks far more menacing than it did on the show.
It looks like the castle from Grayskull, doesn't it, Dustin? You're familiar with the Masters of the Universe. Doesn't it look like Castle Grayskull to you?
Very similar. It's a little off, but still, it's very close.
Yeah. All we're missing is someone yelling in the background, "By the power of Grayskull,
right.
I have the power." Sorry, that's an 80s property, and we're talking about the 90s. I can get it, does your girlfriend ever go? Well, hey, it's the 90s. Oh, so many good things happen in the 90s. It's insane.
I do want to point out here, this guy looks like he has a headset on talking to somebody.
Does it look like Google? Does it look like Google Lens to you?
So if Big Goat Demon guy wasn't able to get the power, what makes you think 6 high schoolers are going to be able to get to it?
Right.
You know?
Same thing. Yeah.
I believe they call that suspension of disbelief, Austin.
Yeah.
I believe, and our producer
didn't have what it took,
and I'm sure our producer back there is having to wear a lot of suspenders of disbelief at this point. Are you, producer? Are you suspending your disbelief at this point?
No. She's never seen this before. She doesn't know. She doesn't know any of this. Okay. Yeah, but she doesn't know any of like the lore of the Power Rangers.
Okay.
Like that. So yeah,
she's learning as she goes.
All right, so on to access chemicals here, or whatever you want to call it.
Without excess chemicals, we are dead and buried. We should move immediately. I say we break into the place, trash the office, make off with the records, Dustin, and say it was industrial espionage. Jack, that's the way to go, in fact. I like you to handle this matter personally. Me? Hello, sweetheart. I wonder if you mind waiting in the next room.
I never really noticed that old pig guy like wore a monocle. I think that's a little odd.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Austin. I've seen that movie 89's Batman 360,000 times.
Oh, me too. I know.
Yeah. I can't help it, Dustin. I've seen it too many times. Swear to God. Oh. Yeah, what does he need them for when he can just point a finger and everything just works?
Right.
Literally everything works. And we're not making chocolate here, fellas. This isn't the Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. No.
I will say, for costume-wise, Ivan's getup is really cool.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I really dig it.
I have not seen anyone cosplay that.
It's pretty complicated, yeah.
I was gonna say something. I thought didn't somebody cosplay as him at Morphicon? I think Morphicon there may have been someone dressed up as Ivan Ooze.
Someone. Probably.
It had to have been PMC, Martha, or one of the other shows. I think 1 or 2 people I've seen dress up as Ivan Ooze, I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong, though. But
is Kim wearing Nikes?
Yes.
Those are cool.
Does anyone else remember? Are those... Yeah, they are Nikes. Hey.
You know it's 1995 because Tommy's got on a yin yang necklace, which everybody was wearing in the 90s. Yeah.
Which they had in 3 Ninjas.
Which I can't lie. I think at some point in the 90s I had one also.
I did too.
Did you?
I had a necklace. I had a ring.
I 100% had one at some point. Yeah.
Maybe I should find the necklace on eBay and start wearing it to work now.
Mhm.
Because I work in the daytime. I don't know if anyone heard the news, but I'm working day shift now. So, yeah,
It's awesome.
maybe I should wear my yin yang necklace next time I'm at work.
Bring it back.
See if anybody notices, Dustin. Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I think I still have a yeah.
Yeah, you still have yours, right? Where is it? Did you find it?
I think it's here.
Nope,
No.
might be somewhere.
No, it's just one of them jingle balls.
Oh, it's the
whatever
other
they're
one.
called. Oh yeah,
By the way-
here it is.
By the way, I love Billy's line here where they're getting creamed by birds. And he says, you know the funny thing about morphine? What's that? You don't appreciate it, you can't do it anymore. Right, Martha? You can't appreciate it till you can't do it anymore.
Yep.
Ooh, you can definitely tell there's wire work being done.
Mm-hmm.
There's wire work because if you notice Kimberly's her shorts.
Yep.
I'm just saying. You can notice the wire work, ladies and gentlemen. We need our powers. They're too strong.
I don't know. It seemed like Tommy was handling them pretty well, but all right.
They're birds.
I mean, Tommy was taking down like 3 at a time, but there's your Obi-Wan Kenobi moment, 100%.
Yeah.
Even with the screen thing.
And honestly, I don't even know. I don't even understand like where this chick is and where was she during the whole thing. It's just like, come on.
Yeah.
Why hasn't she claimed the power for herself? Yeah.
And for a PG movie, this outfit is a bit
My jaw dropped when I saw it as a kid. I was like, what is this?
yeah. It's a bit suggestive, maybe, this outfit. I don't know. But it's a PG movie. You can get away with tons of different things in a PG movie in the 90s and in the 80s too. Did anyone notice in Adventures of Babysitting there's a number of curse words and it's a PG rated film?
Yeah. Spaceballs was a PG rated film.
And then he says, out of order, frack. Even in the future, nothing works.
Right.
And I'm like, wait a minute, this is a PG rated movie, Martha. How can you get away with that in Spaceballs?
Well, I think there is a line about, she said something about if she left this area, she would begin to like wither away like Zordon. I don't know why. They never really explained why.
They never explain that either.
But, yeah. Maybe it's like the the knight in Last Crusade. There's a border.
The Grail cannot
she's like cursed to live there.
Yeah.
Like she can live forever, but she can't go beyond a certain place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She's got the whole planet to herself, and then when she
He's
leaves
like,
that temple,
no, I do find it funny. Tommy's like, "We're different. We won't fail." Well, you just got your asses handed to you by a bunch of birds, so I think you're going to fail. Like, you're overly confident for a guy that had to get bailed out by her, but all right.
Jeez.
I've met Gabriella, and I tell you, she is still as beautiful now as she was back then. As she's ageless, she's stunning.
I'm going to take your word for it because I think she only does West Coast shows, so she hasn't done anything.
Talk on a plane, Ryan. I don't know what you're waiting for.
Can we just get it? Can we invite her to Go Ranger Station? Just get her to Ranger Station next year, please.
I don't know where she's from. I don't know where she lives.
She is because I know she talks about.
See, so if Ivan Ooze was around 6,000 years ago, she's at least the same age then because she knows him. So I think it's something where she's immortal, but she can't leave like a certain area or something.
Yeah,
it's gotta be something like that, right?
It's kind of reminiscent of the movie that also came out the exact same year, Mortal Kombat, as Princess Kitana. She looks like she's 30, but she's actually 10,000 years old.
Right.
Oh, I think you're the heart of her date. No, man, she's trying to lead us out here. Oh, come on, give me a break. She's 10,000 years old. So what? Lou. That movie turns 30 this year, too. It's insane. 95 was a great year. It just was. You had everything. You had this. You had Batman Forever, right? Anybody remember Batman Forever and the McDonald's glasses that we all got? You had Mortal Kombat. You had Mortal Kombat in 95. You had everything. You had everything in 95.
I like how he got into this outfit. It's funny.
Yes.
You may have heard the phrase that looks can be deceiving.
That looks can be deceiving.
That's a
You
Shakespeare.
remember Gak?
No, will be believing.
Yes.
So I always thought that was just purple Gak. Like,
Yep, I remember Gak. Does anyone else remember Gak? Dustin, you remember this?
I know Gak.
Yeah, baby. Storing home in boxes, taking them in cases. If your parents try to stop you, just throw it in their faces.
I can almost guarantee somebody has made their own Ivan Ooze little tub and has had Paul Freeman sign it at a Comic-Con.
Oh yeah, I'm sure
I-
Jalen hasn't come up with it yet.
Yeah. Well, Jalen, he probably has an idea for something like that down the line. And then the other thing is, what's his name, Martha? Craig, who does BD15 decals. He's done some Ivan Ooze bottles and things like that.
I have the coin that
Oh, yeah.
JC made of the top of the sewer where Ivan Ooze was.
Yep.
Yeah, I have
I've
that
seen those.
coin. I don't know where it is, but
Oh, I wonder where you put that. But that's cool that you have that. That's really cool. Yeah, he makes some good stuff too. What do you call it? Coin designs, and he does some other stuff too. Doesn't he do the Time Force and the Lightspeed Rescue badges? I think he does. Yeah.
The monolith, like 2001: A Space Odyssey.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, maybe it holds a power. I don't know. We never really found out in 2001, so maybe it does. That's where it landed.
Man,
was this filmed in the Outback? Because that's what it looks like.
It was all filmed in Sydney, Australia.
Mhm.
I believe Sydney, Australia, right? That was the central filming location for this.
Yeah.
And I gotta tell you, Gabrielle Fitzpatrick had to be in really good shape for that outfit. Oh my gosh.
Do you know Mariska Hargitay was supposed to be the first?
Yes.
It went back and forth.
Yep. That's the crazy thing about this movie is that Olivia Benson from Law and Order SVU, the longest running character in television history, was originally going to be Dulcia, and they filmed her scenes, and then she left for Christmas break. And then when she came back, they fired her and replaced her with Gabrielle Fitzpatrick, who they originally wanted to be in this role in the first place. And I'm like, damn, I feel bad for Mariska because Mariska looked. There are behind the scenes. There are photos of her in the outfit and doing the scenes with her fellow actors. And I thought to myself, Mariska, you've always looked beautiful, but in this movie, you looked magnificent. I'm just gonna put it out there. I think she looked fabulous, but
so did nobody notice all these people just walking like drones down the street? No one at all.
I think what's it called? They have an inept police department in Angel Grove.
Oh, yeah, no, the Angel Grove Police Department is nothing.
I think isn't the police department in Angel Grove non-existent, Martha? I don't think that ever shows up in the show. No, yeah, weird, huh?
Are you bored with your life?
That's
this viewing globe is flat. It's just like
flat
bubble. It looks like it.
Let me see. Is there another image of it coming up here that I can see? Oh, darn it. It goes back to the... I'll tell you what. The next thing that comes up, I'm going to take a look at that. I'm going to take a closer look at that thing. Because if it is flat, then I'm thinking to myself, why would it be flat? That's stupid.
Glitter?
Glitter pixie dust here. Yeah.
Did anyone else have glitter?
Yeah.
Oh, I remember having Pogs. Does anyone remember the Pogs?
Oh yes, I remember.
They remember that? I had lots and lots of Pogs in those containers.
Yep.
She might as well do a Mortal Kombat. They'd be like, unleash your animality.
Dude, I know the movie is trash, but I got to be honest with you. I still have a bit of a soft spot for Annihilation.
It's literally the same thing when Nightwolf is like teaching him to unleash his animality in front of a fire. It's like the same thing.
Yep, it's the same thing. You're right. You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
And I have a soft spot for Annihilation, but it is a terrible movie. But I don't care because I can still watch it, Dustin, and still enjoy it. So
that's right.
By the way, this is a future cosplay of mine, Martha. I'm going to go as the blue ninja Ranger at some point because those outfits look so badass.
I think this is the only one I could wear because it looks like it's so comfy.
It was very convenient that the Ninjetti powers gave them their same colors that they already had.
Yeah.
Aisha, you are the bear, fierce and unstoppable. Do you remember the speech, Martha? Do you remember the words?
Yeah, I think so. Powerful, smart. You are the ape.
You are the mighty ape.
Oh, mighty ape.
Sorry. Yeah, come on now. Gotta remember the words.
Billy, you are the wolf. Cunning, fierce, and unstoppable.
Nope, cunning and swift.
Swift. Okay, then I don't know the words.
Kimberly, you are the crane. Shoot, I forget what she says about the crane though. Doggone it.
Light as a feather.
Light as a feather. That's it. Yeah. Adam, what's wrong? He improv this too. This wasn't even in the script.
I'm a frog.
Yeah, he improv this. Johnny Young Bosch was so bummed. He improv that whole thing. And
He's like,
But
smiles.
she doesn't give us the
Take that.
the ninja traits of the frog, though. So what are the traits?
Yeah, she doesn't even say what the trade is for Johnny
Yeah,
Bosch.
he can jump high buildings in a single bound. Like, what is
Can
the
he?
frog? I don't know.
Winged Lord of the Skies.
Mhm.
You know, if I think like the way Rita in the new movie, she had that green appeal. Like,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, I wonder if you would even look at this back then. Could she have been the Green Ranger, so to speak? I don't know.
Well, in the
She
flashback
was
of
green.
in the flashback of 2017's iteration of Power Rangers, that movie, she was the Green Ranger.
Mhm. So, you know, well, I guess we can. I don't know why she's wearing green, but you could totally kind of probably put that into another universe. That maybe she was a Green Ranger at one time.
Mhm.
There's probably a piece of fan fiction that we can find about this, because Lord knows the PR fan base. If there's one thing they're passionate about, it's definitely the fan fiction that they've written over the years.
She
I
turned
might
into
add.
a bird. It was just kind
Yeah,
of
she turns into a bird. Well, I think it's an owl actually. But
owl.
yeah,
Sorry.
no, it's okay.
A
It's the owl.
barn owl, to be precise.
Well, not only that, it reminds.
Lady's house.
Well, it reminds me of the owl from what's that movie franchise that seems to be rebooting itself every 2 minutes? Oh yeah, Harry Potter. Yeah, because there's a new Harry Potter TV. There's a prequel TV series being made right now,
Hmm.
and
Yeah.
they just revealed the actors who are going to play Harry, Hermione, and Ron, and then they also revealed who's going to replace what was the
Who?
actor's name? Robbie Coltrane as Hagrid. And I thought, how can you replace Valentin Dmitrievich Chukovsky? You can't replace the guy from Goldeneye. You just can't. That's another thing that came out in 95 is Goldeneye. That turns 30 later this year. And we're going to be celebrating that on this very YouTube channel that you are watching or listening to right now, folks. Ballet. Ballet.
Is that, by the way, is that Mike Starr from like Dumb and Dumber, or is it somebody else who just
No.
looks like him?
No. That's a completely different actor.
Okay.
Completely different actor.
Kind of looks like him.
Kind of does, but it's totally different actor. Totally different. If you want to look up the cast, feel free, but I'm pretty sure it's not him. Tango Warriors, and you can tell that's wire work. They didn't even try to hide that it was wire work. Just saying.
I wonder how he came up with these birds.
Great question. And one of them went off a cliff and into a raging river, so they would all be destroyed. Well, we were about to destroy. What? You can't kill him. You call yourself Tango Warriors, we're the Tango Tigers. Stuff. And they were roasted. But master, there was this monster with these huge sticks, kept twirling them around. These sticks. Do these sticks have a whistling sound? It was more like nails on a chalkboard. I think it took them 5 to 6 hours a day to put the makeup on Paul Freeman's face. Does anyone remember that? Yeah. 6 hours a day to put this on him. You know, he was hospitalized at one point too, because he had a reaction to some of the stuff that was used to put on his face. So.
Oh, he did too?
Yeah, he did.
There's another person like who was it? Gimli or
was it Gimli? Or
there's another one. Oh, that's what it was. Mel Brooks.
Oh, Mel Brooks had a reaction to the yogurt.
To the gold nut makeup that they put on yogurt.
It's like the Tin Man.
The Tin Man, yeah, exactly. The Tin Man had a unfortunate reaction to the makeup and prosthetics that are being used to make him as the Tin Man. Yeah. It's time. Yeah, let's wait around for 3 hours, and then X amount of time later, it's like, okay, it's
as
time.
Kimberly in the previous scenes has been harping over and over again about how Zordon doesn't have much time, yet they had to do their stretching exercises up there and make sure they were ready to go all throughout the
Tommy
night.
was doing a lot of this. He was doing a lot of this. He was like, let me stretch up my wrist here, Dustin.
He's
Give
got
me a
to
second.
brood first. But yeah, this is definitely not a jungle. This is the Australian outback.
I feel like that last shot that they just showed us before the fade out was a matte painting.
Yeah, that's a matte painting.
It had to be a matte painting. That was not real.
But yeah, we go from like the Australian outback to like a jungle, which was definitely filmed somewhere else.
But still, I'm just saying. But yeah, dude, that blue Ninjetti outfit. Oh my gosh, I got to get that and wear that to a con, Martha. I swear, because I like wolves anyway. So let's go. Blue Ninja Wolf, I'm in.
Who's your favorite Ranger?
Like out of all 30 seasons, or this movie?
This movie.
I mean, the wolf was my favorite Zord in the movie, but I'm trying to think. My favorite Ranger in this movie. That's like asking who's your favorite child. That's hard.
Okay.
Tommy.
Probably, I hate to say it, but I'm probably gonna have to say Tommy, just because he was such a badass in this movie. He laid the smackdown on so many enemies' candy ass, especially when he goes down to the construction site. And we saw this earlier, Martha, where he says, "Welcome to my nightmare." I mean, who says that? Who says that? Not many people can say it. You know? So yeah, I'd probably say Tommy was my favorite Ranger in this movie. And plus his Saba sword I always wanted, and I eventually got when I was a kid. And then I got the remix or the re-release on the Legacy line, if you remember that. So that was fun too. And I had the Legacy Tiger Zord, but I don't have that anymore. I don't have that or Saba anymore, but I do have the Legacy Ninja Megazord.
Nice.
I have it. And I'm very happy that I have that. Because I've always wanted certain Megazords, Dustin, and I have Legacy Ninja Megazord, and I also have the OG, like the OG Megazord in the box. I mean, it's still,
Nice.
I mean, obviously it's been used, it's been taken out of the box, but it came with the box. And I'm like, dude, I wanted this since 1993 or 1994 when the toys came out, son, and now I got it.
You have to wait till we get that adult money, you know?
Yeah, that's true. But here's the thing, Martha. I got it for a really good deal on eBay. So I lucked out. The guy sold it to me for let me put it to you this way. It was less than 100.
So, quick question.
Yeah.
All these like dinosaur bones and whatever these things are walking past, are those former guardians of the power or things that went after the power?
Think things that went after the power.
And again,
so giant, looks familiar.
So giant dinosaur can't do it, but these guys can. All right.
And they kind of look like.
But wait, hold up. They're alive though.
They
How
look
alive?
like. I was gonna say they look like mutant or not mutant, but like altered versions of the ones we saw in that little indie film called Jurassic Park from 1993. Anybody remember that movie?
Yeah, it was very small. Not no big deal really.
It was a little subtle nod to Steven Spielberg's Jurassic Park movie that came out just 2 years prior to this. So. I mean, I got to be honest with you. I don't mind any of the Zords in this movie, especially when Karen Ashley still says it to this day, 30 years later. Time to boogie with the bear. She says it all the time in her promos, and she says it to the fans at conventions. I love that. By the way, of all the Rangers at conventions, Martha, I think Karen has the most merch that's available at her booth out of everybody. She's got like the coins, the communicators, the morphers, belt buckles, t-shirts, one of which I'm wearing right now at this very moment. So
why is she calling for Tommy when she has just as much power as he does? Well, sort of.
That was always cool.
Yeah, the back flips that JDF would always do. Yeah. He's got mad skills, man.
It's very similar to when they're riding and tussling with the ant and Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Dude, I just started rewatching that movie like a week ago. But my favorite scene is the scene in the garage, Austin. With the weight isn't your thing. Weight.
I can't remember. Is this the only one that comes to life?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Bonehead, I got a bone to pick with you. I know. Wasn't that a little too on the nose there, Martha?
Yeah.
Hey, Fossilhead, I got a bone to pick with you. I'm just like, are you serious right now?
Kind of wonder how many of these outfits they went through.
Let me see.
Because I mean, like Aisha's whole side was completely dirty, and then in this scene it wasn't.
Pretty sure they had 20 different outfits for all the Rangers, or 20 versions of the same outfit.
Yeah,
because they had a bigger budget. Remember, this is a movie budget, and a TV they had 2 cents.
Right.
Because on the TV budget, Martha, as we all learned, Saban was cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you shipped a million of those things, Ryan? Ship them all.
We're taking them at a whole new door. That is so true. Dude, I remember, man. Dude, I remember rushing to the mall just so I can go to KB Toys and beg my parents to buy the toys, Martha. I'm telling you. I begged them to get me all the toys. Y'all got a construction site and leap to your doom. Yeah, drop all the boxes. Just leave. No cops are going to notice you walking down the street in droves, right, Austin?
No, yeah.
They're not going to notice that, right, Martha?
No, nobody figured this out.
No
yet.
one ever.
No. Yeah, I don't care what. Yeah, I'm definitely having Kerrigan sign my Magna Defender Lightning Collection. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. He has to sign that because I've already gotten David and Walter's autographs on their respective figures. You got to keep the signature line going, man.
Yeah.
And then when I meet
Fred's like, I'll handle this myself. I'm not going to call the police or anything like that. I'm just going to
exactly.
Yeah.
I'll tell you one thing though. When I see the next time I see Austin St. John again, I'm going to have him sign my Gold Ranger Lightning Collection figure. That has to happen.
Yeah, you got to do it.
Got to do it. That's got to happen. 100%. I'm just glad I kept all those because some figures I had to let go, but I kept most of them. So thank goodness I kept my Lightning Collection ones because my gosh, I can guarantee you. I can guarantee you the Yellow Ranger of Twee Trang's Trini on eBay is probably going for insane amounts of money right now.
Yeah.
Guaranteed. Sadly, I don't condone this. I'm not saying it's a good thing, but I'm just saying like the figure's probably worth a lot of money.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, these Zords looked really cool.
Their graphics look good. The Megazord look like shit.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
And Ivan Ooze is so powerful, he needs the swords to destroy the city.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, look, later on, Zed had to use, his sword too.
Serpentera.
There you go.
Which that's another toy that's very valuable in today's market, in case anyone's wondering.
I love Tor.
Oh, you mean you're talking about Tor, the
little
guy?
The turtle.
Are you serious?
Yeah, Tor.
I love that thing. And
did you ever find one for yourself?
I did, but it was like $300. I was like, no, I don't like them that much.
Ooh, 300 smackaroonies for a Tor Zord?
Yeah, I was like, no, I'm good.
That's a little too much for that's too rich for my blood, Martha.
Well, it was one of the originals from back in the day.
Oh, it wasn't the Legacy line. Okay, I gotcha.
No, I don't think I've ever seen it on the Legacy line.
Maybe
I don't think it ever came out.
Oh, Bandai never, what do you call it, re-released him? Okay.
I'm telling you, there's missed opportunities in the toy market. Like I wish they would do some things that. I don't know why.
It's a decent soundstage set, though.
Soundstage.
No, this is 100% a soundstage set.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, it is a soundstage?
Yeah, you can tell this is a soundstage. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a set.
Because the smoke coming out of the background looks like it's coming out of a smoke machine. Anyone notice that?
Yeah, no, it's all dry ice. The smoke machines.
Like, someone open up the dry ice. Anyone else have dry ice? Dry ice. That's what you use when you want to just, touches the statue.
Was weird. Like, this was nuts.
This, by the way, this scene scared me as a kid when he comes out and just starts slicing up his costume. Yeah. He literally just tries to cut him down to size. I'm like, oh my God, what just happened? That was a good jump scare.
All of these things were nuts.
Yeah, that was a good jump scare, by the way. And then these guys come to life. See, we in the theater were kind of like, dude, I think they're going to get killed here.
Yeah.
Because these are like Terminator type monsters.
Yeah, because we'd never seen anything like this before.
Right.
Jetty, Falcon, Frog, the ape, the crane, wolf, bear. Whoa. Bear's like, let me duck for a second.
They were like, we're not waiting for you to morph. Just hurry up.
Nope. And it's funny because all the monsters waited for them to morph, Martha. They never just went ahead and attacked them.
Yeah.
And then the explosions would happen behind them because you have to have great explosions when you're morphing,
have to have good
right?
pyro.
Pyro, that's it. Pyrotechnics is the word I was looking for, ladies and gentlemen. I almost missed that. Which, once again, if you're watching this live or on the replay, this is the 30th anniversary watch-along of MMPR, the movie, and we are currently 1 hour, 1 minute, and 52 seconds into this movie. So don't forget to like and share. If you have any comments or questions about this movie or any other pieces of the property, let us know down below. And I want to thank our panelists for being here, and thank you who may be watching or listening to this program right now for being here. And by the way, Jalen, we gave you a shout out earlier, but we're going to give you another one because Jalen is awesome. And we look forward to seeing you at future shows down the road. And we also look forward to having you on other shows here on And I Quote channel. Hopefully me, you, Martha, we can all be in the same studio together. Hopefully it'll happen, Martha. Hopefully it'll happen.
We'll see.
We'll talk each other's ear off about our toy collection or something. I don't know. We can swap stories.
Oh yeah.
Mm-mm.
God dang.
That would be kind of a nasty fall if he fell off that branch right about now, or that vine. Excuse me. I was like, eh.
Let me say though, that soundstage looks great with all the running water and everything.
Mhm.
But I want to know why hitting the water just like mobilizes
Melting.
them to like
Yeah.
die.
Oh, it's acid.
Yeah.
It's acid. That's what it is. There's acid in there. It's acid water. Kind of like the acid water they had in Neverending Story 2, the next chapter. Which, once again, that's a throwback to, when did that movie come out? 1989, I want to say? Yeah, I think it was 89, if not 1990. Sorry. By the way, RIP to that actor, Jonathan Brandis. We will miss you forever. Come on, roll. Hang on, Kimberly.
This is like it's like the 8th voyage of Sinbad's stunt show at Universal these days. Had a set similar to this.
You know, they never did this, but I would have liked to have seen a flash forward at the end of this movie, or maybe in another season of the show, or maybe a couple years down the line where Tommy and Kimberly actually did get married.
Oh.
Yeah.
You know? And they went a little bit, they got a little bit, the show matured and it took a bit of a different adult just a little bit of adult teen direction. It would have been nice if they did that, Dustin.
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah, I
cool.
agree.
I did
Rather
like this
than
move right here with the
Having
rope.
him break up with her, or her break
No.
up with him
For a Dear John letter, yeah.
through a letter,
Mhm.
and then his friends were all standing around to read it. It's just like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh,
Wasn't
that's
that
brutal.
embarrassing?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh.
Going up, going down. Talk about a splitting headache, Martha. Woo.
A good CGI right there.
Yep. Whoa, that was close.
He had to do a Van Damme split.
Almost
Yeah,
lost your nuts.
didn't Steve Cardenas do that himself? That stunt right there?
Maybe.
I think he did. Are you ready? Yeah, go. Up, 2 kicks. Let's do a corkscrew kick. 8 ball, corner pocket. Good wire work there, fellas.
I need to know how they made him spin like that.
Yeah.
Pretty sure that was wire work.
Yeah.
May have been wire work, wasn't it? Yeah. I think this is the longest Kimberly's hair has ever been in
Maybe.
the canon of the show. Has anyone noticed that?
No.
No, I think she had longer hair than this.
I think maybe I feel like this was the same length. I didn't see like it was any different or anything.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't recall it being any different anyway.
I feel like her hair was long here, and then obviously they kept the long hair in season 3 because they had to reshoot all the ninja scenes.
Well, again, it's very convenient that the great power matches what they've already got on.
Yep.
It makes you wonder.
And the Megazord.
So did the other, warriors who came to find it did not consult Dulcia first? I guess.
Or maybe because they already had a specific power already, so then the power just matched it. I don't know. It just amplified it, I think.
You had to turn off your brain and just suspend disbelief, I guess. I don't know. It's like
For sure.
All common sense does not make sense.
Yeah. What was it that someone we know of said on social media? There's logic and then there's Power Rangers logic.
Yep.
Right? Anybody remember that? Yeah. Way to go, Christian, quoting that there's Power Rangers logic.
Oh man, they better run. Don't look at it. It's like Raiders. It looks all beautiful, and then it turns into
yeah.
Look at it. Don't
it turns
look
into
at
like
it.
a demon. Yeah.
Keep your eyes shut, Marion.
But I needed to know, how did they know those were Zords? Because they said new Zords. How'd they know?
That's a great question. That's a great question. We did it. Our morphers are online. We got the power. All right. Hang on, Zordon. On our way. It is great. It is fascinating to me that there are so many great cosplayers out there in the community that have put these suits together in real life to wear at conventions, Martha. It amazes me.
Yep. Good luck, Rangers.
Yeah. There's some great cosplayers out there. There's a lot of really good cosplayers.
Folks that are dedicated too.
They got the helmets, they got the suits. I mean, some of them make the suits themselves. They don't even go to the website Anarchy Cosplay.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, there's other cosplay websites that you can get Power Ranger outfits off of, but I know Anarchy is the name that comes up a lot of the time.
Is he still backed up for years and years for all the stuff he's got to do? He used to be so backed up. I don't know if he is anymore or not, or if he's just done.
You should take a laxative. Sorry, not
Are
this
you-
kind of show.
I'm sorry. I was gonna say, are you referring to the Zord or are you referring to
Backed up.
the boys are back in town? Long live the king of booze!
There you go. The viewing glove. Look at this.
Oh, that viewing globe is weird looking. It does kind of look. What was it? What we were talking about earlier? It says it looks flat.
It looks like it's just one-sided flat and then it just bubbles out.
Yeah, I'm starting to notice that. Yeah, with that last camera angle we just saw, Martha. You're right. Weird.
Where are the Power Rangers? Okay, how about where's the military?
Where's the cops?
Yeah,
Has anyone ever thought of that?
Where's the National Guard?
Honestly,
You
it's
know?
weird. Isn't that
Why
weird?
are we always relying on the Power Rangers?
Inconceivable. Which is a
You
princess.
keep using that word.
Which is a Princess Bride.
I do not think you know
reference.
what
I do
this
not
word
think it
means.
means what you think it means.
Yeah.
Also, I want to know, how did they could see them like transporting? No one ever saw them in this TV show. Them just.
I know, right?
I'm just like, how did they know?
I think we're about to find out. Look. Look at this place. This is Ivan's handiwork. Guess Ivan's been busy while we were away. Really? You think? That was a great pyrotechnic from the sound and image designers right there, huh?
Yeah.
Visual effects supervisors, I would say. See, the CGI is so much better on the bad guys than it is on those Megazord. We had no Ninja Zords. Let's use it. Ninja Crane Zord, which is Martha's Zord in this case, right? Ninja Crane Zord, I'm assuming.
Sure.
Maybe not so much.
I mean, yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Or would you rather be the Yellow Ranger in this scenario and have the Bear Zord?
No, I still stay pink.
Okay. Yeah. You'll be flying the Crane Zord for this one. Yeah, I had all the Happy Meal toys that were the Zords of this movie. Anybody still have their MMPR McDonald's toys?
Not a McDonald's toy, but I do have the Falcon Zord.
Oh, nice. Legacy Falcon Zord?
No, it's the original one.
Oh, the original. Wow. Great visual effects, guys.
I think I still have the Megazord to these. I'm not
does
sure.
The Ninja Megazord you still have?
Yeah, the one that's
Mm-hmm. Nice. There you go. See, that's a worthy Megazord. That's one of the best Megazords in the world, in my opinion. So. CGI is rough. Ooh.
No, I think the CGI on the Megazord is the roughest part.
Yeah, that's the worst. That's the absolute worst.
And the CGI on Giant Ivan is not great either.
Yeah, that CGI wasn't
yeah.
good either. Yeah, we all remember that scene. We're in trouble.
Like upgraded.
Yeah. And this is the song Trouble by a band called Shampoo.
Shampoo.
Which boggles my mind that there is a band called Shampoo.
Vulcan Skull.
Or partying it up with little kids, and no one finds this odd.
Well, all the parents are gone, so whatever.
You all
Nobody
think
cares.
this is one big party, don't you? Yeah. But you've all been brainwashed. Ivan's taken over the planet, and he's using us in his plan. And he's got our parents. What are you talking about? A drunk kid in the background. I remember the kid. He was drunk off his rocker with Ivan Ooze, Martha. He was out of his mind. I'm on the East Quadrant. My sensors are picking up a disturbance.
What do you think that disturbance is?
Yeah, what do you think it is, guys? What do you think it is? Does anyone have a guess on this
The
panel?
two giant Zords that you just saw? Okay.
Rockets away. And then he gets...
yeah.
Look at this, Martha. He gets 3 shots off, and then the Falcon Zord is taken out for half the movie. I'm being hit. I'm going out. Don't worry, Tommy. Our Zords.
This is the great power.
Touch me again, you'll be chicken wings in the morning. That was great. Paul Freeman, I mean, he knew how to. He really hammed it up, man.
Yeah, he did.
He really hammed it up in this movie, and he's talked about it as such on panels, hasn't he, Martha? I mean, he's mentioned this a number of times, I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
It's funny. Paul Freeman got confused by my question that I asked him during the cast and crew panel at Lexington Comic-Con one time. I said, hey, if you had to go on a long car trip with one of these evildoers like Goldar and some of the other monsters that they battled over the years, who would you want to go on a long trip with? And then I don't know if Paul remembers some of the monsters that we've gone up against. And he says, I'm on another planet over here. No, just like, I feel so bad for him because he doesn't know any of the other stuff in the canon.
Jeez, you set him up to fail, bro.
I didn't mean, but here's the thing, Martha. I didn't mean to set Paul Freeman up to fail because I was asking the entire cast, which
the
included
iconic Paul Freeman, and you made him look dumb.
But he took it in stride. He was fine.
He's a cool guy. I met him too. He's really cool.
Yeah, I've met him twice, so he's he's a great guy. And the next time I see him, I'm going to have him sign my Raiders of the Lost Ark DVD since he was Belloc in that movie. So just saying, and it's one of my favorite movies of all time.
Heck yeah!
And he's on the cover of it, so it kind of makes sense for him to sign it, Dustin. I'm just saying.
Yeah, kind of does.
Mm-hmm. Let me see here. Someone is asking me. Wait a minute. Holiday weekend. It's not a holiday weekend this weekend, is it? No, that's
Labor Day.
Labor Day.
It's Labor Day this weekend?
Yeah.
Yep.
I thought that was next weekend. Oh my god. Dude, I'm so sorry. I got the dates confused because one of my friends just texted me on Instagram. It was like, yo, what do you do? And are you doing anything fun this holiday weekend? I'm like, I didn't even know it was a holiday weekend. I'm so sorry. So the Pink Ranger, you want to play, huh?
You think she's cute too, huh?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, Kerrigan Mahan. Oh boy. He had his way with words, didn't he? He had his way with words. I'll deal with it. Yeah, later. I laughed so hard at that line when I was a kid. I'll deal with it later. Yeah, later. It was great. Ooh, oozed. Yeah, you punch one of his guys in the chest. You say you ooze, you lose, and then your Zord gets oozed at the end of the movie.
Yeah.
So everything came full circle for him in this case, Dustin. Gee willikers. For those of you wondering, this is the 30th anniversary of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie. We are currently 1 hour, 15 minutes, and 26 seconds into this movie. Do not forget to like and share with your closest friends. You can watch this movie along with us on physical media or streaming service. Queue up your copy now. If you want to share anything about anything and everything Power Rangers, let us know in the comments. Let us know in the chat. More than happy to take those as they come in. And thank you to our wonderful group of panelists and you who may be watching or listening to this presentation right now. Because Lord knows the CGI is about to get a bit rough.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Zords look fine, to be honest, but the rest of the CGI is just, no. It's not there. It doesn't work. In the words of our good friend Randy Jackson, it's a no for me, dog. Now I'm beginning to get very angry. Ooh, no. This is gross, by the way. This is gross. I don't know how you feel about this, but I got to look away for a minute.
It always freaks me out as a kid.
Yeah, I don't like it, Martha. I don't like it. That's why I have to look away during this part of the movie. It's gross.
You
It's
said it
terrible.
all. I'm gonna be sick.
Yeah, that's yeah. It's terrible. Oh, there's the CGI.
Yeah, that's like PlayStation 1 rough.
That's CGI right there for you, folks. Here, Goldar's like, yeah, I'm not gonna
see Goldar fly.
Goldar fly. He's not gonna stick around for much longer, is he, Martha? No, he's out. Time for a little short play. Ninja Megazord, power up.
Oh my.
And then you got the guitar riff, Martha. Down. Come on now. Come on.
I did appreciate that the 2017 version of the movie did play this.
Yep.
That was apparently something they added last minute too.
Yep.
To the
Good. I'm
2017
glad they did.
I'm glad they did.
because they had to work it in there somewhere.
Yep. It was great. I'm glad they brought it back. That was, dude, we all lost our minds in the theater when we heard that, by the way.
Yeah, this is just. I do like that they actually show them getting out of their Zord and then
into the other one. But that's rough. Oof.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Yeah, that's cutscene PlayStation stuff right there.
Yeah, the inside of the Zord is fine because I think it's a sound stage, but or whatever it was.
Yeah.
But this is awful. This is just bad. There's some things you can get away, but I just can't forgive you for giving us bad CGI. But hey, what do you call it? Visual effects and CGI got better 4 years later when a little indie film called The Phantom Menace came out.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's his name? George something. What's his name? Oh yeah, Lucas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Industrial Light and Magic and Skywalker Sound. Yeah, they kind of blew everyone away when Phantom Menace came out in '99.
Absolutely.
Which is one of the few reasons that movie still holds up, because I can go back and watch that movie and enjoy it, even though Jar Jar I can go without. But still, I can enjoy the relationship between Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon, because Qui-Gon Jinn is one of the best underrated characters in the history of Star Wars.
Yep.
And the battle scene at the end between Darth Maul versus 2 Jedi in a 2-on-1 handicap match, Dustin.
Mm-hmm.
That's my favorite lightsaber duel of all time.
Yep, it's pretty insane. Well,
it's pretty good.
It's second to me, but yes, I agree. It's up there.
What's your number one?
Number one is the duel between Anakin and Obi-Wan
on Mustafar?
Episode 3.
Oh,
yeah, on
Mustafar.
Mustafar.
Okay. Fair enough. Some people have said that over the years that their favorite one is Episode 3.
Yeah.
There you go.
Down.
We're missing the last piece of the puzzle here. We need the Falcon Zord to just attach its legs to the back of the Megazord.
I did like how they brought him in. Yeah.
I'm going to set a course for outer space. We're going in outer space. Oh, jeez. You can run, but you can't hide. Yeehaw. Oh, God, his voice is terrible. It's terrible. It's terrible. No. It's the absolute worst. Leap to our doom. I mean, it's just, come on.
So I always thought that the thought of it being the soundstage, so where they just fought these rock monsters, this definitely was in the same spot.
Probably. It might have been.
Just
they probably had like, it looks like they had 2 or 3 different sound stages. Like they had this construction set and the temple set, then maybe the that place where they did the ritual, like that set too. Those are definitely miniatures.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, the fire truck and the water truck; those are definitely miniatures, 100%. And nowadays, now that I know more about filmmaking, Austin, you can definitely tell.
Yeah.
You can definitely tell. It's very easy. Oh, look, they're in outer space now, fellas. What's going to happen here? What is this? Billy, that's brilliant. What do you mean? We get Ivan into the comet's path, and boom, he's space dust. Main thrusters, right. Ryan's comet's going to do the job. Yep, they're trying to stop them with their hands, their arms, and their legs. Look at this. They are trying oh so hard. Oh so hard. Ooh, that wheelbarrow didn't land very well.
Yeah.
That's a bad place to be if you're a wheelbarrow, I'm just saying. Now, turn it on. Turn it on. Oh, there's your water tanker. That's what that was. Water tanks. New Super Soaker XP 105.
Right.
Weather is better. Anybody remember those commercials?
I do.
You remember those?
Remember them fondly.
Yeah. XP 105 Super Soakers.
Yep.
I hope those Rangers put that lousy lowlife out of my. Go Ranger, go Ranger, go Ranger.
I never thought I'd hear those two cheer on the Rangers.
I know, right? They were cheering for them at that very minute right there. That's crazy. Oh, here he comes. Here he comes.
Oof.
Man, that CGI is bad. Hey, look who's here. Travis Mitchell says, how's it going, guys? What's up, Travis? How you doing, man? Hope everything's well in your neck of the woods. Do you know that person, Dustin? Do you know Travis? No, because you look like you for a second there. You look like you knew the guy, but yeah.
No, just tipping my hat to
Tipping
the
my
dude.
hat to him. Yeah, howdy, partner. All right, Travis, good to see you, man. Don't forget to like and share this video.
Eyeballs or something.
What are you doing?
Taking care of business.
Yeah,
Right.
nothing like a knee to the nuts for emergency
Karen
use only.
Ashley has said numerous times, "It's like, hey, if it weren't for me, we all would have been defeated." So she saved the day, literally.
But I wanted to know, like, how'd they know he was gonna hit it? You know?
Yeah.
Hits the comet. He gets
but now the observatory won't get their money for their upgrades because Ryan's comet didn't pass over. Man,
I didn't even think about that.
Power Rangers are just going to have.
all the people that at the observatory looking through the telescopes and the comet just exploded.
Hey,
they were all in the town.
They were all going to hug each other, and then Bulk and Scar are like, let's just shake hands, right, Martha? Let's just shake hands. Dad, Fred, Dad.
Allegedly, the guy who played Fred's dad was like a mega actor in Australia. So like,
so that's why he got the gig.
He looks familiar, so I wasn't sure.
Does he?
I forget where Fred came from. He was fresh off something else too.
Oh, Alpha. Yeah, everybody takes their helmets off and their hair looks perfectly groomed. You know, because Kimberly made the remark in the very first episode, Day of the Dumpster, my hair gets all tangled up inside the helmets. I don't think I can do it. Oh, come on. Kimberly, Martha, no. Not. I gotcha. See what I did there?
Yeah. Just kidding.
Just kidding. And then Alpha says, humor. What a concept. That's one of the things about this property is that Day of the Dumpster is never going to get old.
Mm-hmm.
Day of the Dumpster is never going to get old, Martha. I can watch it on YouTube any day of the week, twice on Sunday.
You mean featuring the voice of Bryan Cranston?
Well, Bryan Cranston was the voice of Skizzard, the monster Skizzard in the original series. Yeah, Dr. Tim Watley was the voice of several monsters on Power Rangers. Did anyone know that?
No.
The fun fact, Bryan Cranston, the man himself from Breaking Bad, voiced 2 or 3 different monsters on the show, and Billy was named after that actor. Remember what we learned? With all things with the great power, all things are possible. Oh, and Travis says, and sometimes they're so powerful they can slam the helmet down onto their head without even opening the claps. Anybody notice that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Tommy did that in Turbo Power Rangers movie when he convinced Kimberly that he wasn't a bad guy anymore. Remember that?
Yeah, he did do that.
He did. He was like, okay, back to action. And then Kimberly says, I'll get the earrings. And she runs off. By the way, Travis, thanks for bringing that up, man. That's a valid point. It's like someone waking up from a coma. You know, it's like, you notice that? Like that Disney dream music, you know?
Yeah.
Zordon. Rangers. He's alive. It's alive. That's a Frankenstein quote for you, folks.
I do like the shot above where you could see all the Ranger helmets. That is pretty cool.
But they couldn't use their power to make Zordon not need the time warp?
I don't know. By the way, Travis says they just announced a new Knight Rider television series is going to happen, and he suggests that Bryan Cranston would be an excellent voice for the car known as Kit.
Oh.
I wouldn't mind that if they hired him. I wouldn't mind that. Bryan Cranston could do no wrong, so I let him do it if he wants to voice Kit.
So, I think I saw something where this was they got all these extras for free. They said it was a Power Rangers event, so all these people showed up, and so that's why
it was like a Power Ranger. They advertised a Power Ranger fireworks show. That's what they advertised. And then I guess they probably put in there you can be like in the movie or whatever, and then they just got people show up. Yeah.
Hey,
I mean, not a bad idea. Then we have to pay extras.
Hey, anything's possible. You really think so?
Mhm.
I know so. Fred
Hey,
Cowan,
that communicator looks different.
Silver Ranger. It does have a certain ring to it. Fred Cowan, the Gold Ranger.
We already had a Gold Ranger.
He basically was a precursor to the Silver Ranger and In Space and the Gold Ranger in Zeo.
The Silver Ranger's my man's.
Justin Nemo is one of the coolest dudes on the planet.
That's my man's. He don't know it.
He is cool. I've met him, and he's very, very good to us. So well done, Justin. We love you, brother.
Yeah. Mwah. Anyway, those communicators. Now that we see a close up of them, I want one.
You want one?
I've never seen those before.
All right, let's
pay attention.
All right, let's get some communicators for the four of us, and we'll make it happen. Let's do it.
Absolutely.
It's a party on that party on. So optimistic.
I thought they were going to kiss at this point.
So optimistic at this point. Look how optimistic these kids are. Look at that.
Totally look like they were going to kiss.
Oh, they look like they were about to make out there, really.
They should have had a kiss. It would have been a good payoff for fans of the show.
Oh, it would have been great, man. It would have been great.
Yeah.
Honest to
The
God.
fact that we were so committed to those two. It's just they had us in such a chokehold for so long.
And then they just cut it off, heartbreaking.
That was
she breaks
brutal.
up with him through the John Deere letter, and then Kat swoops in for 2 minutes, and then Tommy's like, I like you, but only as a
By the
friend.
way, I read Catherine Sutherland, Kat would actually audition for the Dulcia part too.
Catherine Sutherland did audition. She did. Yep. And then later on, they would bring her back as Kat, the new Pink Ranger. So she landed. Oh, hey, look, a bonus scene.
Yeah, it's like an MCU post-credit scene.
Ruler of the universe. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Like when your parents come home.
Uh-oh. We're in trouble. Come on, sing it, guys. Sing it. Just come along and we burst our bubble. Yeah. Anyway, folks, we have reached. I can't believe I'm saying this because I feel like this movie should have been 3 hours, but it's only an hour and a half. So we have reached the conclusion, and I can't believe I'm saying this. The conclusion, the end credits sequence, which, by the way, great soundtrack for the 90s. I'm not going to lie. For MMPR, the movie, and more people have chimed in. Travis says, whenever I watch Turbo, I just realize how much that movie resembles something else. Diva talks to ship. The monsters that attack the pirate ship at Malagor are just a bunch of so-and-sos.
That movie was horrible.
Turbo is an abomination of a film.
Is. As a kid, I loved it, but looking at it now, Martha, it is a giant.
I would watch this movie
I would
10
come
times
back
before I'd watch Turbo again, like it easily.
Well, if we're gonna do Turbo, we got to do a Mystery Science Theater 3000 and just stamp on it. What were you gonna say, Martha?
I will come back for a Turbo and then the new piece of trash they made to replace this movie. We will be there. I will be there.
I actually didn't.
Sign me up.
Just sign me up now. Well, to be perfectly honest with you, I didn't mind the 2017 movie personally, but that's okay. That's okay. I liked it, to be honest, but that's okay. Half the fan base didn't like it. It's a very divisive film. It's very divisive. Let's see. I like the Freddy moment. They don't cheer when he says silver as it signifies second place. When he deems himself worthy of gold, they cheer as he's accepted his true worth. Yeah.
It would have been a weird callback to the movie if in the Zeo season the Gold Ranger takes off his helmet and it's Fred from the movie. That
oh my god!
Callback.
I was thinking that was what's going to happen back then when the Silver Ranger came out. I was like, or when the Gold Ranger came out, I was like, well, let's see, how old is Fred now? Like maybe.
It would have been awesome.
John, so I was happy too.
Yeah,
maybe. But I'm just curious, Martha. You've seen this movie countless times, but it's 30 years young now. It's 30 years young, which is amazing, by the way. None of us look a day over when we were. But anyway, final thoughts on this movie on a scale of 1 to 10, hypothetically, what would you give it? And as we're rounding out the time here, if someone wants to know you on wants to follow you on social media, where can they follow you? But go ahead with final thoughts, scale 1 to 10, and if someone wants to check out all the great stuff you're doing, where can they follow you?
Who?
You, yes, you,
me.
Martha. I'm referring to you. Sorry. Right. You, Martha. You, yes.
All right. So I guess back then I would have given this obviously a 10 out of 10. Now as an adult, I give it like a 7, an 8, just because you see God almighty, 30 years is obviously, you see a difference with growth in the magic of movie making. So I give it a 7.5 for now. And also, if you do want to follow me, you can follow my company's Instagram at MDMC Entertainment. You can find me there. You want to hit me up there, that's perfectly great. MDMC Entertainment, MDMC Authentics. Those two accounts are still active and live, so hit me up there.
More phenomenal. Great stuff. Austin, someone wants to know more about you. Where can they follow you? But final thoughts, scale 1 to 10. What do you get to give this horrible CGI of a movie?
Yeah, no, I mean, when I was a kid, I'd give this like 100 out of 10. When I was like 9 years old, I'd be like, "Oh, this is the greatest thing I've ever seen." And I've seen this movie plenty of times. Again, I had it on video, so it's kind of burned into my brain. As a near 40-year-old man now, it's kind of like, aesthetically speaking, it's like a 5 or a 5.5 out of 10. Like, it's not like a horrible movie, but it is like very cheesy and kind of corny. There's plot holes like left and right that you could kind of poke at, things that don't make a lot of sense. But again, it's one of those movies that will take you back, to your childhood. It's that nostalgia lens kind of stuff that we talk about a lot, where you can, still remember where you were and your fandom. And I still do love the Power Rangers, like even, as an older guy, like because it does take me back to just my childhood and whatnot. So, it's still totally watchable. Like, I've seen way worse family movies, that have just but so it's fun for what it is. It's entertaining overall, and I'll still go back and watch it every now and then, just not as often as I used to.
Almost done.
Yes, but Movie Hero Network is where you can mostly find me. It's right below my name right there. We have a Facebook group with a whole community of people that post all kinds of different shows, and that's our YouTube channel as well. I host all kinds of stuff over on Movie Hero Network, so you can come find me. And we do stuff about every other day over there, so come find us. But thanks for having me. As always, Ryan, I got to head out and do some stuff over on the Movie Hero Network, but I always appreciate you having me, buddy. Thanks.
No worries, man. Thanks for being here. I do greatly appreciate it. Have a good one, Austin. Dustin, final thoughts, scale 1 to 10 for this thing. And if someone wants to know more about the incredible things you're doing over there, where can they follow you?
So I would say maybe 1 out of 10. I would give it probably a solid 7. As a kid, of course, I would have rated it much higher, but like my other folks said, I agree. But giving that high rating, in my opinion, is also contributing to the childhood lens factor. So, that's taken into account from my opinion. And this fun movie that you can show your kids and have fun and just, unplug and just watch mindlessly. And I try not to poke too many holes through it because, I mean, like you said, there are many plot holes and all that other stuff, unfortunately, but it is a good movie for the time and all that. But as far as you can catch me on the Madness Network, on Roku, and other awesome things like that coming up. And you can also follow me on Masters of the Thunder Nerds. And I'm about to head into my other show as soon as I get a drink. ADHD Theater. We'll be talking about Conan the Barbarian and the movie Cell, which I mistakenly thought was a recommendation from you, but then I looked back in our chat and I was like, oh, you said the Net, not the Cell. So anyway, hopefully we'll correct that soon here. But yeah, that's where you can find me.
Fabulous. Thanks for being here, good sir. Do really appreciate it. And have a good show tonight. Have fun out there. For sure. My name is Ryan of Channel. Follow me across all forms of social media, simply at Channel. Final thoughts on this thing to wrap this thing in a nice, pretty bow. It's nostalgia. It's fun. I probably give it a 5 out of 10 because clearly there are issues that I have with it. The CGI is not, it's terrible in certain scenes, maybe not so much in others, but still there are problems. But it's still fun to watch. And obviously, some of the actors are no longer with us, and we're going to respect them and honor them and miss them for all time. So RIP to the actors who took part in this movie and are no longer with us. And this has been a lot of fun. I hope you've enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and share this with everybody you know. We got lots of great programming coming your way very soon. More movie watch-alongs on Friday night, 7 o'clock. and I quotes on Saturdays, 12 p.m. EST. Check out my short story, Wolf of the West, part of Western Tales Volume 1, published by Veritas Entertainment. Links are located in the description below. Check out all these panelists who were on this show for the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie watch along. They are great people, and they got so many wonderful things going on, and all we can do is support them as best we can. So thank you for being here. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, do all that stuff, and happy 30th anniversary to the entire cast and crew of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie.
Hey guys, you're watching Ryan's channel, and I quote, "You channel, I just wanted to send a special shout out that you guys will continue to embrace the nerd within." This is Tracy Lynn Cruz, in case you don't know, Ashley from Power Rangers in Space and Power Rangers Turbo. I just want to let you know, thank you so much for all of your support. Ryan's amazing, and I quote your channel, amazing. You guys keep on morphing and embrace the nerd within.